Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Draymond Green reveals a conversation with DeMarcus Cousins in 2018, We the Same. In a chat on the Draymond Green Show, the 4X NBA champion disclosed a private conversation he had with his former teammate DeMarcus Cousins back in 2018. After Cousins insisted that they shared the same approach to the game, he explained the biggest difference and why the community shunned him while Draymond was embraced. "I remember you said something to me in 2018, said Draymond. "Man, we the same. They say you got passion. And they say I'm crazy and got an attitude. I said, because you're King crazy. We ain't the same. And what you said was, nah, but y'all been winning. So they say yours is passion, but I haven't won much, so they say mine is an attitude and I can't be coached and I'm crazy. And I said all of that to say I'm sorry, because you were right." In many ways, Draymond Green and DeMarcus Cousins are cut from the same cloth. As two bigs who play with intensity and maximum emotion every game, they can invoke strong emotions in their fans, teammates, and competition. Of course, it also means they've been on the receiving end of criticism and fan backlash for years. In the case of Cousins, he gained a negative reputation across the NBA and was deemed uncoachable by various experts, including his former coach George Karl. Cousins, who was drafted 5th overall in 2010, had an up-and-down career but is still one of the greatest Kings players of the modern generation. In 7 seasons with the franchise, he averaged 21.1 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 1.1 blocks per game on 46% shooting. After being traded to the Pelicans in 2017, Cousins was teammates with Anthony Davis before suffering a series of injuries that derailed his career. Before his 30th birthday, Cousins was already a shell of his former self on the court, and it was in this state that he ended up on the Warriors with Draymond Green. Cousins only ever played 30 games with the Warriors, but it was enough for him to recognize his similarities with Draymond Green. Like Cousins, Draymond was also a highly intense basketball player who moved with passion and urgency on every play. Unlike Cousins, however, Draymond was celebrated and adored for his playstyle. Even after getting suspended and punching his teammate in the face, Draymond's legacy was protected and he remains today as one of the most well-respected veterans in the league. The biggest difference between Draymond and Cousins is that one was part of a dynasty while the other struggled to make the playoffs. In a league where winning cures everything, it makes sense that Draymond's antics were absolved because he's had so much success with the Warriors as a 4X champion, 4X All-Star, and former Defensive Player of the Year. Sadly, Cousins is no longer active in the NBA today, so he is out of chances to redeem his legacy. For Draymond, however, there is still plenty of time for him to add to his resume and further validate his strategy of playing with the ultimate competitive mindset. As long as he continues to help the Warriors win, Draymond's antics will get a pass from the NBA, and that's something Cousins never got during his NBA tenure. Lakers news: LeBron James, Steph Curry seem to love being teammates. For the first time in their careers, Los Angeles Lakers LeBron James and Golden State Warriors Stephen Curry competed on the same team together as they represented Team USA at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. James and Curry combined to help the United States men's basketball national team win gold at the Olympics. The two NBA stars appeared to enjoy playing for the same team for once, with Curry and James making a joint post of a picture featuring the two of them and Kevin Durant to Instagram Wednesday with the caption, "Same team, winning team." Curry and James have previously made other Instagram posts that included pictures of the two of them. This was the first time Curry has competed at the Olympic Games, which is how he got the opportunity to compete alongside James. James had previously competed at 3 other Olympic Games, having last competed at the London 2012 Olympics. It's unlikely Curry and James will team up again, as James is not expected to play in the next Olympics, and it's unlikely that they would end up on the same team in this stage of their careers. James and Curry have become two of the biggest rivals in the NBA over the last decade. Curry's Warriors and James' teams have often gone up against each other on the biggest stage. When James played for the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 2010s, the Warriors and Cavaliers played in the NBA Finals 4 seasons in a row. Curry's Warriors won 3 of the 4 finals matchups, but James and the Cavaliers kept the Warriors from winning the season they set the NBA single-season wins record. Since James left the Cavaliers for the Lakers, the rivalry has continued as the two players are Western Conference rivals. Games between Curry and James are must-watch, with last January's 145-144 overtime win for the Lakers serving as one of the most exciting contests in recent memory. In total, Curry has the edge over James in the 52 NBA games they've played against each other. Curry has a 29-23 record against James, including a 17-11 record against him in the playoffs. James has outproduced Curry in games they've played against each other, averaging 30.4 points, 10.2 rebounds, and 7.8 assists per game compared to Curry's 25 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 6.5 assists per game. Steph Curry removes Warriors in updated Instagram profile. Stephen Curry updated his Instagram bio, removing the phrase "guard for the Warriors" and replacing it with Olympic gold medalist as noted by NBA Central. The Golden State Warriors superstar just won his first Olympic gold medal, putting Team USA on his back in the semifinals and the gold medal match with his legendary outside shooting. "For me to get a gold medal is insane, and I thank God for the opportunity to experience it," Curry said after Team USA's 98-87 win over host France on August 10. The move, however, seems to have nothing to do with his future with the Warriors. Curry is extension eligible this summer and he has no plans of leaving the Warriors unless they bottom out, he told Enscape, reacting to Klay Thompson's departure. "It's tough, right? I've always said I want to be a Warrior for life," Curry said in an interview with Enscape before his stirring gold medal run with Team USA. "At this stage in my career, I feel like that's possible. And you can still be competitive. It doesn't mean you guaranteed the championship. It doesn't mean winning. Winning is always a priority, but obviously you're realistic. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen if you stay the course. You need to shake things up and keep reimagining what it looks like to evolve with what league is at right now, with where some of these talented teams are now." The Warriors missed the playoffs last season for the first time with a healthy Curry since their first championship with him in 2015. "I'm taking it one step at a time, to be honest," Curry continued. "I think that's the only way that will protect my happiness. Also, it allows me to enjoy being myself when I'm out there playing. And I'll continue to make the decisions that are best for me and for my career at the end of the day when it comes to just the imagination. I want to win. Let's put it this way, it's a long-winded way of saying that if it is a situation where you're a bottom feeder and it's just because you want to stay there, I'd have a hard time with that. But I don't think that's going to be the reality." Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy Jr. said they intend to make Curry a Warrior for life. "That guy can get whatever he wants," Dunleavy told reporters on July 12. "It's been a sprint here getting through the draft and free agency and summer league, but all of that will get figured out. Steph, I think I can say pretty confidently that he will be a Warrior for life." Curry, whose current 4-year, $215 million deal expires after the 2025-26 season, is only eligible for a 1-year $62.6 million extension because of the over 38 rule, per ESPN's front office insider Bobby Marks. The Warriors superstar is still playing at an elite level. Last season, he earned his 10th All-Star berth while carrying the Warriors offense. He averaged 26.4 points, 5.1 assists and 4.6 rebounds as he made it to the All-NBA third team. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Stephen Curry? Leave your opinion in the comments.